Our next guest this morning is part of a company that expanded into Colorado in 2012. DaVita Clinical Research has been in business for 30 years with its first facility in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with the mission to help shape the future of medicine, advance the practice of medicine, and pursue life-enhancing discoveries. Take a look.
Attention adults with impaired liver function. Right now, we're enrolling for a research study of an investigational drug for impaired liver function. There is no charge to participate in our study, and compensation up to $1,450 may be available. This study is for adults between ages 18 and 70 with mild or moderate liver impairment. To learn more and to see if you may qualify, call toll-free 1-855-327-7883, 1-855-327-7883.
And here with more is Dr. Chris Galloway, Medical Director for DaVita Clinical Research. Nice to see you, Doctor.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Congratulations. I know you just had a second little baby, a little boy.
Thank you very much.
And your wife doing well?
She's doing great.
Mommy's
Looks
happy?
great, doing great.
Good. Well, talk a little bit more about the mission of DaVita Clinical Research.
Certainly. Just as the intro said, we want to advance the practice of medicine, and we do that by pursuing life-enhancing discoveries, and drug research and drug development is our focus.
And how important is that, the advancements of medicine?
Well, certainly all of us, some personally are on medications or friends and family, so those medications don't make it to market and treat diseases unless the drugs go through the clinical trial pathway, and we're one component of that, the early clinical research, which we oversee.
Can someone participate in the study if they're healthy?
Absolutely. Some of our biggest studies require only healthy participants.
Really?
Many of our early drug studies need to look at what a healthy patient's metabolism does to a drug before we compare it to patients with varying degrees of liver or kidney impairment.
How do you define healthy?
Healthy, commonly, we all have different definitions. In the clinical trial world, we mainly focus on adults, so we're looking at ages 18 to 55, often on no medications or no medications to treat any kind of chronic condition that would become unstable if you came off that medication.
Right now for this study, you're actually looking for patients that have impaired liver functions?
Correct. We have many studies ongoing looking for patients with varying degrees of liver impairment.
Okay, so if we have viewers who are watching right now, they may have issues with their impaired liver functions, they're interested in the study, what do they need to know, and how are they actually prepped for the study? Well,
certainly liver impairment, just as the name implies, varied function outside of the normal range. Most drugs go through the liver or kidney as a pathway to break them down. So if you have impaired function, it affects how drugs build up in our system. And so when patients are prepped, one of the first things they can do is go to our website and look at the varying studies going on, frequently ask questions which are on the website, and certainly call our recruiters who can walk them through a general questionnaire and then even a more study-specific questionnaire for a trial they're looking at.
Okay, let me give out that number. It's a toll-free number you can call, 1-855-327-7883. That number you'll see at the bottom of the screen, 1-855-327-7883. You can also go to this website, which is participatedavita.com, and everyone who applies, they're not necessarily chosen, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
The trials can be very specialized, and it's kind of a complex recipe, and not every patient has all the ingredients, whether it's the right age, the right weight, the right medications they're on, or maybe they're on medications that exclude them from the trial. So there's a very rigid inclusion-exclusion criteria and screening process we go through.
Why would somebody want to participate? Do they get paid to do this?
Certainly, for that volunteering, that participation, they'd certainly get paid. But even a bigger cause, is the altruism, that selflessness, to give back, to contribute, to give back to community. And being in Colorado, I think, couldn't be a better place. Colorado prides themselves on being healthy,
right,
and they want to be involved in the community, and so we've got many participants just do it out of the kindness of their heart.
Pay it forward and help others.
Absolutely.
Which is what life is all about.
Absolutely.
Feel good about yourself. Your facility is on the St. Anthony Hospital campus in Lakewood. Take me inside. What is it like there?
Sure. So if anybody's been out there, it's probably one of the prettiest hospital campuses I've ever been able to work in. And we're in Medical Plaza 1, professional building, lots of doctors' offices. Our clinical research unit occupies the entire 4th floor. It's as you walk in, it's really a relaxing environment. Safety is paramount. It's a mix of kind of a hospital ward meets a hotel, if you will. We have the most highest standards in safety and monitoring, but a lot of it's more hidden than what you would see in a hospital. Okay. So all the safety parameters are set. So I welcome anybody to come out for a tour anytime.
That's good. So they can tour it before they make up their mind and decide if they want to be part of the study.
Certainly, and often during the screening process, when their screening visit, we'll take them upstairs, walk around, because at the end of the day, it's such a gift, that volunteering, so we want them to be comfortable and know that they're safe.
That's so true. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Colorado and Company. I'm talking to Dr. Chris Galloway. He's with the DaVita Clinical Research. They're looking for people who are interested in participating in a study with impaired liver functions. And I know that this study is going to go on for almost a year. Some might think, gosh, that's kind of scary. What would you tell them?
Well, it's a little bit of a misnomer. Some of our studies certainly can go on for a year, for the entirety, to recruit the entire population, but the individual participation is much, much shorter. Often it can be as short as a couple weeks or to a month.
Oh, that's
and
good.
The time in the clinical research unit may be as short as one overnight. We've had some that go up to a month, but on average it's probably like a 3 to 5 night stay, and then maybe some outpatient visits.
Interesting. So not so bad at all.
No, not a year.
And Dr. Galloway, I know that the DaVita Clinical Research actually started in Minneapolis. Why do you think Denver was chosen to have a campus here?
Well, so yeah, our parent company, our international parent company, is based here, but the clinical research arm, as the intro stated, is based in Minneapolis. And as the business grew and looking for a place to start the business or expand, number one, we're the first in the area here, and it's a great community environment. And so then having our headquarters in the background, having a big population, healthy population to recruit from, and a pretty place for patients to visit, all around it was a perfect choice.
Well, thank you for coming on the show, giving us a sneak peek, and thank you for the work you do.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
If you're interested and you feel like you can help, then please call this toll-free number. It's 1-855-327-7883. Now, as you heard, without people giving their time, there wouldn't be those valuable advancements in medicine. For simple or complex health issues, for future studies, or questions, you can participatedavita.com. That's the website. Go to participatedavita.com. DaVita Clinical Research paid for today's appearance.